Hello friends, welcome to Multitude, the one-stop destination for all your tutorial needs. And today we'll learn about the basics of After Effects. After Effects is one of the best animation software in the industry, and it's basically for 2D animation. So for starting the After Effects, just go to your Start and choose All Programs. And if it is a Adobe Master Collection, then open the folder and just start with After Effects CSS. Using the CSS version is the current version of After Effects, and when it's open, you can see that there are some areas that describe the different process of After Effects. So this area is defining some workspace, like there are the predefined some workspace you can see, like these are some workspace. By default it's on standard. If it's on motion tracking or something, then you can choose the motion tracking. You can see the tracker will available here, and there are some other, like if you want some animation type. So in animation there are lots of effects will be there, so that control area will expand the things, and you can see this will be your project area. And right now we will just go for go with the default standard, and the next thing is composition, where you apply your project files, images, videos, and applying those keyframes, and how to open and create your composition. So for that, just go to composition and choose new composition. Then choose the Control N for shortcut keys, and you can see in composition setting $box there are some presets, like which type of preview window you want for your animation, like this HDTV is for high definition television, and 1080 is the pixel quality. You can see that width and height in the 1080, and 25, 24, 29.97. These are the frame rates, like how much your frames are divided into 1 second. So we will go with the default HDTV 1080 25 pixels. So this size 1920 into 1080 is the standard HD format. So you can, next is pixel aspect ratio. These are some different type of pixel aspect ratio, and frame rate we have already discussed. So you can choose from here, or you can make it from here also. And resolution, that's the previewing resolution, you can change it later also. And the next is the duration, the main thing, how much length you want for your composition or animation. So this is hour, minute, second, and then last one is frames. So this comp will be 20 second and 9 frames length. And this is a background color. Background color this is just as for reference. You can toggle this as transparency also, and in the advanced you can see some renderer, like there are two type of render, classic 3D and trace 3D. We will learn more about trace 3D, and right now we just go with default classic 3D. And these are some another tools like motion blurring, motion blur, flutter angle, and some other advanced options for composition. Right now we will just go with the default and choose OK to create your first composition. So this here you can choose create your composition. If it you have already created some After Effects file, you can also open from here also, open project, or you can choose the save the composition from here and just close this composition and that's my last text composition. You can see I have repeated the topic for this tutorial, like composition, workspace, creating solid background, creating text layer, or basically tools. So after creating comp, I just again create a new composition, and last we have asking about the background, like you can choose the toggle background to transparency. And the next important thing is like you can see this toggle background. We will create some solid to apply the background for your composition. To apply a background, you can choose the Ctrl Y or just go to right click in the composition area and choose new and select solid. And this is your size of your background, and you can choose whatever color from here, any color you can choose for your background. And if you by default your size is not up to mark, you can choose the make comp size to apply the background as per the size of your comp. So we will change the name with BG for background and choose OK. Now your background will apply on that comp. Next we will create some text layer so that we will learn more about how the basic of After Effects will work. So for that we'll go for the horizontal type tool. Just click and click in the comp area. Say for beginners. So you can change the font style and font size from character area. If it's not available in your workspace, you can go to window and choose the character, and this will pop here. Like if you deselect this one, select is available here, and you can change the thing of your text layer, like how much you want for height and what's your font style different for different vehicles. So you want Arial, you can type it and select whichever your font what you want for it. Similarly, you can change the font color, like whichever font you want, you can choose from here. And the next is similar to Illustrator, it also have fill color as well as stroke color. For stroke color, like it's showing black. This is for your stroke length, stroke width, sorry, and just increase, and you can see below stroke. Oh, sorry, was not selected. I just choose, yeah. You can see the stroke is on your text layer, will be displayed when you increase length width. So you can choose to lower stroke or stroke over full. You can see that the width will apply over the fill or below the fill. This is how you can change the stroke of your text layer. So this is how your text layer will work. Next is some other tools, like these are the selection tool. You can choose your layer. By the way, this are the layers. You can choose the layer and move it along with the way. Just Ctrl G for reposition. And next is the pen hand tool. This is like panning. You can choose and focus your comp area and the previewing area. Another is zoom. You can click left click for zoom in, and alt plus left click or zoom out. Okay, and beside this some rotational tool are there, like select the area, and now you can choose the layer for rotation. Like you can see, the rotation is not from middle, it's from another anchor point. This is the anchor point. You can choose the anchor point for a proper rotation value. Like this is the pan behind anchor tool. This is used for your moving anchor point. I just move this around here, and now when you choose the rotation tool, you can see it is now moving along the shifted anchor point. So another basic tools of After Effects, like you can choose the magnification ratio tool. Beside the zoom tool, you can also play the zooming from here, and I mostly prefer to work with fit, like it shows where my layer are going. And next is some grids. You can choose the grids, rulers. So just hide these things. So this is how you can choose on the your grid and another things. And next is main important thing is resolution. And this basic comp, like you just have text layer and background. So if it is high comp, like you have applied some animation where value and you are previewing it, then you can choose the full, half, or quarter. Like you can see, and you choose a quarter, this some blurry, and full for full is for perfect visibility. So this is how you can use this for better previewing. It will reduce your RAM sizes, like dependency on RAM. Like when you are previewing, it takes lots of RAM, and if you choose the full, it will take more time. If you choose the quarter, it will take the less time for your previewing. So this is best tool for quick previewing. So another is region of interest. You can choose like whichever region you want for it. Region of interest, you can on or hide the thing. And the next is toggle mask. Right now it's not a mask is not applied here, so we'll learn more about the masking and other things later in the tutorial. So next is the toggle transparency kit. Right now, as you have already applied background, so when you choose the toggle, it's not applying the transparency. For showing the transparency, you just hide the background. Now you can see transparency is applying. So you can choose the transparency while rendering your comp area. We will learn more about rendering in the next tutorial of After Effects for beginners. And we just on the background and disable the toggle. And these are some other things, like when you apply the camera, you can choose the front, left, top, back, right, or bottom views for the exact position of your animation and another things. So we will learn more also in the next tutorial of After Effects for beginners. Like these are active only when you have applied the camera. So we'll learn it later. And next is view. That's also very important, and we'll learn deeply about it when you learn about the camera. Now you can choose the different views, 4 views. You can choose when you have applied the camera. You can see the different views of your animation. I just go for the single view. There are some other pixel correction and other basic tools that we will learn with the grow of the tutorial. So this is it for first tutorial for After Effects or beginners, and Hope you understand all the things of composition, workspace, creating solid. That's also we will call as a background, creating text layer, and the basic key tools, After Effects tools that we have learned: the selection, pan, zoom, rotation, pan behind, or can say anchor tool, and some other basic like setting the resolution. This is the current time, and toggling transparency gate comp view, magnification ratio, and other things. So we'll learn more about the After Effects in the later tutorial. So please join and keep watching. Thank you.
Hello viewers, thanks for watching the tutorial. Please subscribe the channel to learn more awesomeness. Until next, thank you very much. See you, goodbye, and alvida.